I like to share one of the biggest mistakes that I see a lot of beginners making when they are just getting started with using digital marketing to sell digital products, okay? And it's also the same mistake that gets, that holds a lot of people back from getting started, okay? And without beating around the bush, let's just get straight into it, all right? The biggest thing that that trips up a lot of people getting started is trying to sell multiple different digital products at the same time, right? And this is I'm talking about, you'll have like their storefront, right? If whether they're using like a platform like StanStore or Beacons or System dot whatever they're using, right? They will have like 10, 15, 20, like so many different products on their storefront, okay? And seeing this, right, a lot of people who are just getting started and looking at what everybody else is doing, they see this, and that the reason it hinders them from getting started is because they think they have to have all these different products on their store before they can get started. A lot of times these products require you to actually purchase them before you have the right to resell them, right? Before you can join their affiliate program, right? A lot of them are like that. They require you to actually own the course yourself in order to be able to join the affiliate program and then turn around and resell it for yourself if that is something you want to do. So they'll see that and they'll think, oh my gosh, for one, they don't have the money to purchase all these different courses. Like they feel like their store has to be packed. I go to some of these stores and it looks like it's like walking into Walmart, right? And here's the question you have to ask yourself. Like, if you're just getting started, how do you get your messaging right if you're trying to sell, six, seven, eight, nine, 10 different products, right? And like it doesn't work. Like one of the I mean, not that I shouldn't say it doesn't work, right? People are doing it, right? But they're getting sales, but it's not necessarily the most effective way to get going, right? If you're just getting started, right, and you want to see sales as quickly as possible, you want to focus on one thing, right? You're a beginner to start with, right? So you want to learn, right? You want to learn how to go about promoting. Like, pick one product, right? The one that the one that you like the most, or the one that you feel you're going to gain from the most in terms of what it's going to teach you and all that. Do your research, find one product, right? Learn from that product, and then, right, and then if that is, if you want to resell that product, great. Or you can use what you learn inside that product to promote whatever else you want. Again, it also depends what product you're promoting. All right, some products are tailored to selling only one particular thing, or maybe reselling that exact same product, right? But the one that I'm promoting now, right, if you check out the link in the description below, in fact, I'll show you an example. You can go to my store right now. So that's going to be the link that I'll have in the description below this video. And I'm at the time of this recording, I'm only linking to, or I'm only promoting like, actually, I'm only promoting like two different courses, right? There's only two courses that I promote in there. One, the third link that I might have in there, that is not even a course. That's more of it's still, you can consider it a digital product, but this is more of a financial product, a place for you to it's actually a link to one of my YouTube videos, right? That'll teach you it not yeah a place one of my it's a link to one of my YouTube videos that shows you how to get started with a high yield savings account, so much so that all the money that you're making, you're putting towards you're putting it inside an account that's actually going to make you money, as opposed to like a traditional brick and mortar bank. But you can go see my link. There's only three things there, right? There's only three things there, and that basically makes it easier to dial in my messaging, right? The one course that I'm selling, it's called Digital Wealth Academy, right? And it's a great foundational course that covers the basics, and what covers the basics, some advanced strategies, different, and it shows you different streams of income that you can use, or that you can learn to learn to implement so that you can make money from several different streams of income, right? But it's one course that that's like the main, that's the main course that I'm promoting on my store, right? I'm using Stan Store, by the way, right? And the other one is a course that teaches you how to use Threads, right? How to grow an account on Threads and make sales on Threads, right? And again, the only reason I'm promoting that course as in addition to the Digital Wealth Academy is because that is one of the topics that's not covered inside Digital Wealth Academy, right? But even if it was covered, that course on its own is one that is really good, and by its just on its own, it's good enough to learn from and start making a full-time income just from promoting products on the Threads platform, okay? So those are the only ones that I'm promoting right now. There might be a few that I may add on later, but it's really minimal. So one of the things that people get sucked into, right? They get sucked into the trap of I call it, like, it's kind of like shiny object syndrome, right? Maybe it's a new course comes out and it's going viral, right? And then a lot of people want to run and they're chasing after that particular product to get it on their store so that they can capitalize on the buzz, which I guess if that's the reason why you're purchasing it, to capitalize on the buzz and make money on it, okay, that's understandable. But if you're just getting started, right? If you're just getting started and you're still learning the ropes, I would not be looking to promote any more than just like three, four, like, and I'm only saying this because I see a lot of the stores that I see, they have like 6, 7, 8, like 10 plus product, like so many different products. And the other thing you forget too is, if you give people too many options, what happens is they get there and they end up not really buying. What See, the rationale, and I get it, is because people want to have all these courses. It's like you want to have all these options on your store, so that if if there since there are multiple different products that are popular, if somebody is interested in any one of them, you're hoping that they land on your page and like on your store, and then you have the product available that they want. So essentially you're kind of treating it like a Walmart. Essentially, you want to be able to have everything, and I understand that. But if you're just starting out, you want to you want to veer away from that, right? Pick the one product that is going to be like your main go-to product, right? It does not have to be a high ticket product, right? It can be a low ticket product, but even if you do get a high ticket product these days, a lot of them do have they do have payment plans. Like for example, one of the high ticket product that I'm promoting, you don't have to pay that $497 up front, right? They have a payment plan and you can start. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, you can actually start with nothing, like zero down, and just make payments as little as $41 per month, right? And still get access to the entire course and still be able to make the commissions, like the large commissions, like as if you had already purchased the whole thing up front. So that those are things to all take into consideration, right? When getting started. But like I mentioned, pick one, do your research, right? Do your research. I'm in by no way, shape, or means am I telling you that like the product I'm promoting is the only one you should be. No. If it's something that you feel is going to be beneficial and helpful to you, by all means, I would highly appreciate it if you do go ahead and purchase that product through my link. And by the way, if you do that, you will have I at the time of this recording, I'm still offering like one-on-one help, okay? So if you do purchase through my link, just make sure you let me know in the comment section below, and we'll be able to be in touch, right? We can I'll share how we can be in touch, right? You'll have access to me via email, or even for the first few, even by phone, right? Video chat, Zoom, whatever you want, okay? But whatever you do, don't go crazy. Don't go crazy with tons of products all over your store, right? Start with whatever is like 1, 2, 3 max, right? whatever are the main products that you're actually using to actually help you learn, okay? Because you're actually going to have to go through this material, learn it, and then you'll know how to implement and use that information now to, you can either use it to resell the course itself if you want to, or use it to sell whatever else is out there that you have that you want to promote. But whatever you are selling, whatever you are promoting, just make sure you stick to 1 or 2 products at the beginning, or 3 max, right? That's even stretching. Ideally, I would say go with 1, so you can really dial in your messaging from the start on that 1 product, start generating sales, right? Get things going, right? And then over time, if you feel the need to start, add additional products for whatever reason, then you can do that. All right. But this is where email marketing that I've been talking about comes into play. You want to be able to collect emails so much so that you can promote other products on the back end, okay, on the back end. But as far as like your storefront goes in the beginning, just stick to 1 product, 2 products, or 3 max, right? So anyway, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, put them in the comment section below, and I will be sure to respond. Thank you ever so much for taking the time to watch, and I'll catch you in my next video. Ciao.